Dude, I'm going to use you. All right, what's your name?
Matt.
Matt. All right, hang on. You stay here for a second. You're going to see why. All right, show the next slide. See these guys? Bro, do you know anything about hockey?
A bit.
A bit?
Yeah.
Wait, you almost had a Canadian accent. Wait, what's that?
They hit each other a lot.
That they do, I think. All right. Do you know anything about hockey, bro?
Nah, nothing but hockey.
Do you know?
A lot of white guys play it.
Okay, dude, let's go to the next slide. Basketball. These are all stars, right? Why is it that hockey guys are all white and basketball players are all black? And we can say, okay, not all, but there are a couple black guys, dark-skinned guys playing hockey in the NHL, right? And there are a few. I mean, there are growing numbers of them, but not many. And there are some white and brown people playing in the NBA, but the vast majority of people are of African ancestry. Why is that?
Because
What is it about black people that allow them to play basketball that they do really well in basketball and white guys do really well in hockey? And whatever you do, don't be racist in your response.
I think it's because the white guys probably have, they're more adapted.
Right there.
They're more adapted to cold, so they probably have more better training, something like that. And then black guys probably because of longer legs and shorter torso, they have better, I don't know, hops.
Dude. Go ahead, bro. How about you?
A similar answer, but like I know like the Kenyans, they usually do really well in the Olympics because they have really good cardiovascular endurance, and I think it's a similar thing with why you have kind of like the NFL too. There's more black people than let's say white people.
Uh-huh. Dude, Muhammad, you want to weigh in on this?
It can be a cultural thing. So like hockey is played more by white people, and then black people like basketball more.
Okay, that's cool. What do you need? What kind of body do you need to do really well in basketball? What kind of physical features do you need to have?
Tall.
What?
Tall.
Nah, not necessarily. Do you have to be tall? Not necessarily. All right. But it helps for certain positions. Okay, go ahead. What else? Anything, gentlemen? What's that? Longer arm span. Maybe.
You need to be like really lean and light, so you can have really a lot of agility moves.
A lot of what?
A lot. You have to be very athletic to make quick.
Quick? Okay, how about hockey? What do you got to be?
Still really strong, powerful legs, and a big guy.
Quick?
Also very quick.
Dude.
Yeah. Agile. Quick.
Yeah? Agile, quick. Bro, what do you have to be? What do you have to be to play hockey?
Big compared
Big?
to basketball players.
Similar to basketball players?
More bigger than basketball players.
You think
to
so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Basketball, what do you need? You need like fairly quick reflexes and you need to be strong. Anybody can be strong. You can be strong. You guys can have the same strong bodies, you know what I mean? And quick reflexes and, okay, so everybody has that. We can find white people. We're looking at averages. Remember the average thing? So we can find plenty of white people with short torsos and long legs. It's great. In hockey, you want to be quick, you want to be strong, you want to be fast, you want good eyesight, fast reflexes, that whole stuff. In hockey, you want that. In basketball, you want that. Anybody who's really good at basketball could be really good at hockey. If you're a pro basketball player, you could be a pro hockey player. If you're a pro hockey player, you could be a pro basketball player. All you got to do is have spent 15 to 20 years of their life skating as opposed to shooting a ball through a hoop and dribbling a ball. So it's the same thing. It doesn't really matter. And so then we go, why is it that we see all white people one place and all black people another place? Maybe it's just like really culture. I don't know. Maybe it's culture. It has nothing to do with our bodies. You sort of said it. And the two of you were kind of saying that. It's like in a way, right? So maybe it's just culture. It's fine. Can you go back one, bro? Like all these guys here, they're all strong, they're all big, they're all pretty tall. And go ahead one slide. They're all strong, they're all big, they're all pretty tall. It's the same thing. Doesn't really matter. There is a class component to it, there's no question, that culturally speaking, dude, who do you grow up? You probably weren't into sports, right, bro?
Martial arts. So.
Martial arts, yeah. Bro, were you into sports? Dude, you're a skateboarder guy. Who'd you have photos of on your bedroom wall? Skateboarders? Tony Hawk?
Actually, I don't like sports.
You don't like sports? Dude, But let's say you did. Your friends who did they have photos of hockey players up, or did they have photos of basketball players? It's basketball players. It's a cultural thing. And like white dudes, like you know, there are a lot of white dudes in certain areas of the country, not in the South, because people didn't play hockey in the South. Historically, you play hockey where it's cold, and then you can flood the ground, and then you skate. Like, you don't have indoor hockey arenas, so you have hockey in Canada in cold areas, and then it becomes embedded in part of culture. So the further north you go, the more white people there are. And so therefore, you see this hockey is this thing of white people. It slowly starts to descend. We now have NHL teams in the southern part of the United States. That's only a recent thing. So you couldn't have ice down there, ice rinks and so on. And so therefore, we just see these cultural pieces. There's nothing, like, I hear people talk about, like black people have an extra bone in their leg or an extra muscle or God knows what. It's like, come on, it's sociology.